You didn't listen to the last episode?
Of course I didn't. Why would I listen to the previous episodes? I
I don't
spoke.
know.
I was in them. Why would I need to listen?
I don't get when people are like, I don't watch like the things that I do. And I was like, I watch everything that I do.
I'm not
'Cause
even joking. I went through like a binge from all the Woo idols and stuff, just like yesterday.
Well, I want to see like how I can do better and like what I did bad and like get like I look at it not as like, oh, I'm looking at what I did in like in a vain way. It's to help me improve for my next performance.
Oh no, mine's just straight vein. I just want to see how good I did. I'm usually not pleased because I'm too much of a perfectionist.
I mean, I listen to the episodes more because I have to, because I edit them.
Right.
But like when I did the stand-up at college, it was like, okay, they really laughed at this joke. They didn't seem to laugh as much at this, and like seeing like what was working, what wasn't working. And like I think that's a good way to look at it. And because if you don't know, if you're an actor or a performer, you're not looking at like what you did and if it was good or not, you're going to keep making those mistakes, and then eventually you're going to start getting laughed at, and then you're Mark Wahlberg. And so
fair.
On that note, welcome to the Garlic Boys podcast, where we treat friendship like a good recipe treats garlic. You can never have too much of it. We're your hosts. I'm Connor O'Connor.
And I'm a giraffe. Say Colorado, kids. Say it.
I'm a giraffe.
I said
Colorado.
Good.
Colorado.
Connor. What am I going to do with you?
Love me, feed me, never leave me.
I mean, that's what I do now already. So,
oh my gosh, am I just Garfield? I mean,
yes.
I was quoting Garfield, but like if you just like look at my personality.
Yep. No, that's 100% accurate. I will say.
Oh no. I don't know if I like that.
Are you Bill Murray Garfield, or like old cartoon Garfield, or like Sunday Comics Garfield?
I think Bill Murray Garfield is a lot more sarcastic, but he's also a bully.
True.
Like he's not very nice to Odie.
Mm-hmm.
But in fairness, Odie's an idiot.
Yeah, but Bill Murray's Garfield has a little bit of growth by the end of the movie, at least the first one.
But I mean, if you just left me in a room with a lasagna, I'd be okay.
Oh yeah, no, I think your dream is to survive falling into a lasagna truck and just eating the lasagna that you splattered everywhere.
You know what? I've never had that dream before, but now I feel like that's on my bucket list. Do you think so? If we filled a pool with spaghetti and jumped into it, do you think it would work?
Do you think it would work? Like,
so like there's like the idea of Scrooge McDuck and his bin of money.
Yeah.
Like he can jump into it and swim through it. In reality, he would smack into it and just die.
Right.
Because like that's not how money works.
Correct.
But like noodles.
Oh, they're soft enough, bud.
Noodles can move.
You can definitely swim through some noodles.
I mean, it would probably be like a foam pit, right?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Though
it'd be a bit messier.
Now, do we do like dry noodle? Like not dry, but like
without
sauceless?
Sauce? No. You got to do sauce.
Because we can't do buttered noodles. Because then you imagine getting buttered noodles everywhere.
Buttered noodles in every orifice? Yeah, no, thank you.
You saying orifice made it so much worse.
I live to make things worse.
Oh. And then you got to think about Parmesan cheese. Do we add Parmesan cheese, or is that just a waste of cheese?
Well, it depends on if we're eating as we're swimming. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a waste of cheese if you're eating it, but if you're not eating it, then it's definitely a waste of cheese.
That's true. Here's the biggest thing, because if you have fresh pasta, it's going to be too hot to swim in.
Right.
But if you leave it out it kind of gets a little like clumpy and clammy, and like then you
Right.
can't swim in it either. So what's the
Like lukewarm pasta.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We take a hot tub, right? Hot
Correct.
tubs, 110 degrees,
Yeah.
right? We throw a bunch of pasta in the hot tub.
Yeah.
And so it's still technically uh, a a bin of pasta, but it's
Right.
also a hot tub. And
Yeah.
then it cooks the noodles, and so like it's warm enough that the noodles stay noodly.
Yeah. I'm liking this plan.
As I was saying the plan, I just remembered the Try Guys already did this on an episode.
Ah, try guys. More like try too hard, guys. Am I right?
I like the Try Guys. I mean,
I've never watched the Try Guys, if I'm being honest.
they're
Listen, rich people that can just throw a whole bunch of noodles into a hot tub, I don't care about. I don't care about it all because I don't have that kind of money, and it pisses me off that they do.
I guess that's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
would you want just throwaway noodle money?
Yeah, yes, yes, because that means I have throw away whatever I want money.
But
And
then
in
how
that
are
case,
you
I
better
used
than the
it on noodles.
billionaires?
I'm not, but at least I guess okay. In their defense, they're contributing to the economy by buying all of those noodles. They're contributing to the economy. Billionaires, however, just hoard it and put it in a thing that makes money as they save money.
I'll say this: if I ever become rich, like waste some noodles rich, like that
Yeah.
rich, I'm gonna pay fair taxes. Like
Oh yeah.
I don't get how people are like, I need so much more.
No, yeah, no, like taxes, charity, all that jazz. Like I
Oh yeah,
100%.
it makes more sense to do that stuff.
Yeah. Yep. It
'Cause
does. It does.
don't you
Make
get
more
a tax
sense.
write off for doing charity? Like I don't like where is your thought process, dude?
That I don't think. Listen, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that billionaires have a single collective brain cell that they just share amongst themselves.
Well,
So
I want to clarify two things. One, I'm not talking about the Try Guys. From what they do, they're actually very like helpful with communities. They like are very charitable with what they do. So like that's not what I'm talking about. Like we're talking about like uber rich people. Like Orca destroyed my yacht and I'm mad at the whales, like type of people. Second off, I don't want to talk too much about billionaires because my topic for this week is
okay.
phenomenal.
All right.
It does deal with billionaires.
Oh, good.
I think like the biggest problem with billionaires is just like they're smart, but there's no wisdom behind that. Like they've maxed out their intelligence, but there's no wisdom or charisma in there, you know?
Right. No. Yeah, I hear that.
They're just not clever people, you know?
I knew it was coming. I knew it. The way I was looking at you, oh man, listeners could only if only they could see. Oh wait, you can go to our YouTube channel.
Please.
But wait, there's more.
Patreon.com/the Garlic Boys.
What? Oh wow,
What?
What is that?
Crazy.
What? That's crazy.
I was crazy once. They put me in a padded room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a padded room.
Can't do this.
Padded room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy.
I'm ready to ace this quiz now.
All right. Well, for those of you listening to this podcast right now, you probably don't know this, but considering how many of you are just our friends or our moms, you know that today is Matt's birthday.
Oh
The day this episode goes out is Matt's birthday.
No, it's not. No.
Okay. Happy birthday, you Matt. Happy birthday, you Matt. Happy birthday, you Matt. And so I decided that today's quiz is going to be on one of your favorite subjects. And so today's quiz is called Do You Know the Spider-Man?
Oh man. You never fail with these quiz names, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm a genius. So this quiz is going to be all about the Spider-Men and Spider People of the Spider-Verse.
Uh-oh, I haven't seen the new movie. Is this gonna come into play?
Nope,
Oh,
none of the
good.
questions deal directly with the new movie.
Okay.
There are
Direct.
some characters, or there's some questions on Spider People who are in the new movie,
Right.
but there are no questions specifically about the new movie.
Oh, good.
Uh, you really got to get on that though. It's a fantastic movie.
I've heard, and I plan to. I just haven't really gone to the movies much, you know.
Do you remember how much we loved the first one?
Yes.
It's better.
Ooh, I gotta see this.
Oh yeah. But first, let's take this quiz. Are you ready, Matt?
I am ready like spaghetti.
Get it? Because noodles. Question number 1. What year was the character of Spider-Man premiere?
Oh, I literally.
Sorry, can we go over how I wrote this real quick?
Yes.
What year did the character of Spider-Man premiere?
Nice. I actually, I love my memory so much. I just watched a documentary on when Stan Lee created Spider-Man. And he appeared in Amazing Fantasy. And it was like supposed to be like a one-off thing that just they the editor or whatever didn't like the idea of Spider-Man. So Stan was like, "Hey, let me put this into comics." Since it's like the end of Amazing Fantasy, like it's just the last one. So
Right.
and then everybody loved him, and then he created more. I don't know what year it is though. I'm gonna go because it sounds right. I'm gonna go with 1969. I don't know if that's right. I'm just guessing here. It's around ish the time. So yeah, 1969.
Final answer.
Yes, final answer.
Matt, that is incorrect.
Shoot. Okay.
It's 1962. Spider-Man premiered at the end of Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Yeah. Yep. I was close in the same decade, you know.
Yeah. If you were like within 3 years, I probably would have given it to you, but pretty much the other end of the decade. So
Yeah. True.
alrighty. Question number 2. True or false? Kraven the Hunter was the first villain Spider-Man faced.
That is. I'm gonna go with false. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's false.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. For a bonus point, would you like to try to tell me who the first villain that Spider-Man faced was?
Who the first villain that Spider-Man faced was? Mysterio.
That is not right.
Dang it.
He premiered in an Amazing Spider-Man number 1.
Mm-hmm.
He fought the Chameleon.
The commit. Really? Okay.
Yeah. Who is actually half brothers with Kraven the Hunter.
Nice.
And so that's why I switched it to Kraven the Hunter.
Nice.
For those of you listening, if you know anything about Spider-Man, it would have been easy to figure out that that was false because Kraven the Hunter only came to New York to take down Spider-Man because he found him as the best thing to hunt because he's bested every other creature on the planet.
Yep.
Kraven the Hunter is a wild dude and the movie does not look good.
I'm actually really excited for it. We'll see how
You
it
said
turns
the
out.
same thing about Morbius, dude.
I did not. I thought Morbius looked like garbage.
Yeah. If you want to hear more about Matt's thoughts on Morbius, check out the Garlic Press episode on the Patreon. Question number 3. Oh, did you like that seamless plug?
That was a good plug. Yeah.
Question number 3. Who are the original 6 members of the Sinister Six? Sinister Six.
Oh, I don't like this. Okay. There's so many. Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna
there's
go
6.
with yeah, I know, but there's a lot that interchange throughout the series. Okay. I believe it was Vulture. Vulture, I'm like 99% certain on. Dr. Octopus. I think Scorpion was in there. I'm gonna go with scorpion. Rhino. Ooh, this doesn't sound right, but I'm gonna keep going with it. Electro and lizard. That's my nope. Yes, that's yeah. I'll go with that.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Matt, I'm sorry that's incorrect.
Dang it! Who
You
was
were-
it?
You were right that Dr. Octopus, Vulture, and Electro were part of the group.
Okay.
But Sandman, Mysterio, and Kraven, the Hunter, also were part of the original.
In the original.
6. Yep.
Oh my goodness! I did not know they were in the original. Nice. All right.
Alrighty. Question number 4. What's wrong with this statement?
Oh boy.
The Earth 65 Spider Person is a version of Gwen Stacy who is bitten instead of Peter Parker. She fights crime as the hero Ghost Spider and faces villains like Matt Murdock Kingpin, Peter Parker the Lizard, Susan Storm, who is this Earth's Doctor Doom.
Did you list Peter Parker as one of the villains that she faces?
Would you like me to read the statement again?
Yes, please.
The Earth 65 Spider Person is a version of Gwen Stacy who is bitten instead of Peter Parker. She fights crime as the hero Ghost Spider and faces villains like Matt Murdock Kingpin, Peter Parker the Lizard, and Susan Storm, who is this Earth's Doctor Doom.
Holy moly. That's just all over the place. So she faces villains like Matt Murdock, who is the Kingpin. Is that like I'm clarifying what you're saying in the
Yes. So in her universe, Matt Murdock is the Kingpin, Peter Parker is the Lizard, and Susan Storm is that Earth's Doctor Doom.
I thought okay. I'm gonna go with Peter Parker being the Lizard. Because I thought he died, but I might be just wildly incorrect. He might have died and become the Lizard. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that part of it. Peter Parker being the Lizard.
Final answer.
Sure.
Matt, that is incorrect.
Boo. Okay.
Peter Parker does become the Lizard in that universe
Okay.
because he gets tired of getting bullied and steals the Lizard formula for Dr. Connors, and he does die because of it.
Okay.
At least in the Into the Spider-Verse movie, and I'm pretty sure he does in the comics as well. But Gwen is not known as Ghost Spider in her universe. She's just known as Spider-Woman. The Ghost Spider persona becomes after she starts attending college in the 616 universe, and she becomes a hero in 616.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's fascinating information.
I tricked you.
Yes, you did.
Because most people assume that Gwen Stacy's either Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider, but
Right.
she's actually just known as Spider-Woman.
Nice.
Alrighty. Number 5. What Spider-Man character was also bitten by the same spider that bit Peter Parker?
What? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
Which spider character was also bitten by the same spider that bit Peter Parker?
I could be wrong, and I most likely am. Because I think it was a different spider. I hate this. No, it's good. I just all right, I'm just gonna go with my initial inclination, which I'm pretty sure is incorrect, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Miles Morales.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Matt, that is incorrect.
Shoot! Dude, so bad.
On the fateful day at the museum when Peter is bitten by the spider, before the spider dies, it is able to bite another one of Peter's classmates, a student named Cindy Moon, who then becomes the spider character Silk. Because they are both bitten by the same spider, there is some sort of pheromonal connection between the two people, and they have to try and stay apart from each other. Otherwise, they get busy like spiders only can.
Nice. I did know about Silk. I don't know much about Silk, so that's my bad.
I don't either. From what I understand, there's a good portion of her like story where like she just doesn't have a memory, and like it's sort of wild. I don't know. She's one of those characters that's like not really written great as a female character.
Right. Is she supposed to be in the one with all the spider women in it? The web of
I don't think she's in Madam Web. I think she's gonna get her
Madam
own
Web.
movie.
Gotcha. Okay. Maybe they'll write her better in the movie.
I don't know. Sony doesn't really do a good job unless it's animated. So that was number 5.
Venom was good.
Okay, I'll give you Venom. Number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Gwen Stacy and MJ Watson, who was one of Peter's main love interests?
Ooh. Black Cat. I'm gonna go with Black Cat.
Final answer?
Final answer.
I will accept Black Cat. Do you know her real name?
I do. I don't remember it.
That's fine. You got it correct. It's Felicia Hardy.
Alicia. Yep.
One of those characters that even in the cartoons, I didn't have to draw her that sexy. I don't know what was going on with the creator of Black Cat, but
I think they literally wanted a Catwoman like alternative in the MCU, and Catwoman's very sexualized as well. So
I don't know. They just took it to a wild point. Number 7. Scarlet Spider, a clone of Peter Parker, who also becomes a hero, goes by the civilian name of Ben Reilly.
mm-hmm.
Where does this name come from?
I was hoping you would ask me what his name is. Because I was like, Ben Reilly.
Oh, you thought the question would be easy?
I don't know. I really have no idea.
You want to take any logic leaps with anyone else?
So, repeat the question then.
Scarlet Spider, a clone of Peter Parker,
Right.
who also becomes a hero, goes by the civilian name of Ben Reilly. Where does that name come from?
I don't know about Riley, but like Ben could come from Uncle Ben.
Okay, so we have Uncle Ben.
Doesn't he have a... I'm taking the wildest leap here. I don't even think that's right. Udge, dude. Udge.
Who else raises Peter Parker?
Aunt May. Doesn't sound like Riley.
Wow. Do you think maybe like that wasn't always her name?
I'm so confused. Why would she go by May? Maybe it's her last name. Oh, like a maiden name. Oh, I'm stupid. Sure. Uncle Ben's first name and Aunt May's maiden name. I don't know.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct.
It's just May Parker. All right. She doesn't have another name.
Her maiden name was Riley.
Her maiden name was Parker, and she married a Parker, and so she didn't have to change her last name. That's just how it is. All right.
Nah. Yes. So he named himself after Uncle Ben and Aunt May's names. The Clone Saga is the wildest thing that has ever happened in comics.
Yeah.
It is so hard to explain, and the reason for me it's so hard to explain, I don't even understand it. because it centralizes around a character called the Jackal,
Hmm.
who clones Gwen Stacy mainly because he's a college professor and becomes obsessed with Gwen Stacy, and then he just like starts cloning everyone, clones Peter Parker, and then for a while they believed the real Peter Parker was dead, and so Ben Riley was Peter Parker, but then
Right.
they figured out like no, the real Peter Parker is alive, and this clone, and so like there was a am I the clone or am I the real
Oh
person?
yeah.
And this went on for literal years.
Goodness. That's wild.
Yeah.
I've always liked the Scarlet Spider, like as an entity. I know zero things about the Scarlet Spider, so I really should brush up on my Spider-Man comics.
Coolest outfit out of any of the Spider-Man.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I love it.
Anyways, question number 8. In a storyline from the 2010s, or from the 2010s, sorry, Peter switches bodies with someone in this later causes Peter to die, leaving that person in Peter's body. In response to Peter's sacrifice, this person decides to continue to be Spider-Man, just a better version, becoming what it was known as the superior Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. It's Dr. Octopus.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct.
That's such a cool storyline, dude. That is it. I think it's awesome.
I didn't know what it was at first because I just heard Peter Parker was dead, and I was like, what? Like you can't
Yeah.
kill like in like because like there are some characters that do die, but like there are some in comics that you're like, oh, they're never gonna kill that person.
Right.
Man,
Dr. Octopus as a hero, like as Spider-Man, I just think it's so funny. Like he's so condescending, but it's so funny. Like it's so good.
he was so condescending, and he was like, oh, puny Parker, like all of that. The first fight he had against the Scorpion, he punched his jaw off.
Yeah, he didn't realize that Peter was literally holding back the whole time.
He was like, oh, this dude could have killed me at any time.
Yep.
And he was just like, oh, he was such a good person, and that's why like he was like that. And that's sort of what like convinces him to want to still be Spider-Man and like carry on that legacy. Because he was like, oh, this was like true goodness and like true trying to better the world.
Yeah.
So like you were right. That's such a cool concept.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool concepts, number 9. In the Infinity Warps story, the Infinity Stones are used to fuse two characters together instead of destroying half of all life. Who is Spider-Man fused with?
I don't know. I've never read the Infinity Warps. Who is Spider-Man fused with? Fudge Nuggets. I don't know. There's so many characters and I don't know the story, so I can't make a logical guess.
How about this? I'll give you 2 hints.
Okay.
They have appeared in the MCU.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. They are a hero that has appeared in the MCU. And it is not someone that you originally would think of. Like there's not like not a first thought character.
Oh boy, that makes it so much harder. I thought it would help. It doesn't. Okay. All right. You got this, Matt. There's not that many characters, right? They appeared in the MCU. As a hero, you said.
Yes,
in the MCU.
They are a hero. Yeah, I want to specify that even more. Like they are a hero. It's not like a Baron Mordo situation where like they appear as a good guy and then turn bad. Like they are a hero, anti-hero.
But does that actually help? There's a lot of anti-heroes, Connor.
If you ask me very nicely and say uwu, I'll tell you what phase they're from. Phase 4.
Oh, that doesn't help at all. No, it helps. It helps. It narrows it down a little bit, but like
It's
kind of
post Endgame. Think about that.
Right. Which is what we're in now. Right. We're in phase 4 now.
No, we are in phase 5.
We are in phase 5 now. I thought
20, 19,
post
18,
Endgame.
17.
Are they in
16,
a TV show or
15,
a movie?
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
Moon Knight?
8. Final answer?
Sure.
Matt, that is correct.
No way. That sounds awesome.
Wait till you hear the name. They fused together to become a character called Arachnite.
Oh my goodness. I need to read this series right now. That sounds
So-
amazing.
I forget. I think it was Gamora who got the Infinity Gauntlet and decided instead of destroying all of life, like killing half of all life, she would fuse two people together. And so I think is let me see if I can find just a few characters to wet your palate. Infinity Warps. Do. Are you gonna give it to me, or are you just gonna be stupid?
Probably stupid.
That's what I'm finding right now. Okay, here we go. And so, like I said, Peter Parker was a Arachnite. There's Stark Odinson, who's Thor and
Ooh, okay.
Thor and Iron Man.
Yeah.
Diamond Patch, who I believe is Emma Frost in Wolverine.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, Emma Frost in Wolverine. Steven Rogers, who is
Doctor Strange and Captain America?
yep, the Soldier Supreme.
That's amazing. Steven Rogers.
And my favorite is Dupe Pole.
Deadpool and who?
Dupe. We have talked about Dupe before on the Whose Canon Is This episode, where Dupe is an X-Men character that is not a mutant. They are an alien that is also just
I remember.
kind of part, like they're just like, yeah, this dude just kind of started hanging out with us.
That's amazing.
But yeah, check out the Infinity Warp story. It's kind of crazy, and it gets crazier from there.
I'm going to Steel City Con in August. I'm gonna see if it's there. I might buy it. That just sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I wonder if they have any Funkos that are Infinity Warps.
they do.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Alrighty. Question number 10. Peter Parker is famously the original host of the Venom symbiote. However, Venom eventually breaks bonds with Eddie Brock and becomes an antagonist towards Peter. Venom later has children. The most famous of them is Carnage. But what was the name of Carnage's offspring, who is also an ally of Spider-Man?
Oh no. What? I knew Carnage had offspring. I did not know that they allied with Spider-Man. and I have absolutely no idea. No, because I'm pretty sure that one was way worse. I don't know. I honestly, like, I could not tell you, even in the slightest.
I'm gonna just make a guess for me then.
Because I'm 99% positive that Agent Venom is literally just Venom, like reformed or whatever. Like they become good. Let's go with that because I really don't know. I do not know, dude.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Agent Venom is Flash Thompson
Yep.
after he got his legs blown off in war.
Yeah, and then like the symbiote bonds with him and he becomes a hero and stuff.
Yeah, it's a more complete bond. It allows him to actually like control the symbiote a little bit better.
Yeah.
The symbiote also, I think, integrates some of Osborn's Dark Avengers tech from when Osborn was the Iron Patriot,
Right.
and eventually gets like missile launchers and like some pretty dope stuff like that. But Venom's grandchild is named Toxin.
Toxin. Okay.
And you can actually see Toxin in Venom versus Carnage or whatever. No, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
The detective is eventually taken over, and you can see like the symbiotes start like doing stuff with his eyes towards the end of the movie, and that is Toxin going into his body.
I haven't seen that movie yet, but I'll keep an eye out for that.
Sorry, I spoiled it. It's been out for 3 years.
That's fair. It hasn't. Is it on streaming yet? I don't think it is.
I have no clue.
Because that's why I haven't seen it. Because I haven't bought it and it's not streaming. So.
Alrighty, Matt, are you ready for this? This is one of the days where this is fun. You are officially tied.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't think I was doing okay.
we got a true tiebreaker for you today.
Oh boy.
Name 3 voice actors who have played animated Spider-Man.
Oh, that's not cool. Okay. Do video games count as animated? Okay. Well, you're gonna be a jerk. Okay. No, you know his name. You know his name. Why can't I think of his first name?
Come
Um,
on, you'll find a way.
Oscar Isaac. Okay. Oscar Isaac plays Spider-Man 2099, I believe, in the newest one.
Okay.
If video games count, Yuri, I think it's like Yuri Lowenthal or something like that. I don't know if he's in the new movie because he did voice the video game Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure the video game Spider-Man's in the movie, but again, I haven't seen the movie. I assume he's in it. So I'm gonna go with that. And then Haley Steinfeld plays Spider-Gwen, as we've talked about, if that counts. Did you say Spider-Man?
I did say Spider-Man.
Boo. Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Look, I already didn't make it just Peter Parker because I wanted to make it a little
right.
Drake difficult.
Bell. Drake Bell.
So you want to go with Oscar Isaac, Yuri, and Drake Bell.
Well, I don't want to give up if the video game one doesn't count, but he is technically animated.
Are those your three Spider-Men though?
Yeah.
Matt, that is correct.
Oh yeah.
The Ubisoft version of the Spider-Man is in the new movie.
Is it? Oh, that's so exciting. I love that suit. Oh, that's so cool.
I also would have counted it anyways because it is technically an animated version of Spider-Man.
Sweet.
You could have also said Tom Holland because of the Spider-Man freshman year TV show that's coming up.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Jake Johnson, Sharik Moore, Andy Samberg.
Oh, was he Spider Punk?
No,
Which
he
one was
played Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider. Okay.
You could have said Daniel Kaluuya, who is Spider Punk.
I could have said Nicolas Cage too.
You could have said Nicolas Cage, John Mulaney.
Yes. Oh my goodness. There's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot. I knew Drake Bell was probably giving me one of yours.
Yeah.
You could have also said Donald Glover, who plays Miles Morales on the Drake Bell TV show. And as just a bonus fun fact for everyone, is part of the reason why Miles Morales was created in the first place.
I did know that.
Back when the new Andrew Garfield movies were like starting to be announced and made, there was a petition online that Donald Glover play the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Eventually the role went to Andrew Garfield, but the writers, the creators of Miles Morales liked that idea so much, they created Miles in the Ultimates universe. Miles quickly became a very popular character over there, and once they decided to scrap the entire Ultimates universe, because boy, was that wild, they decided to bring Miles over to the main 616 continuity, where he has existed ever since. He was then voiced by Donald Glover in his first performance in a cartoon, and played Aaron Davis, Miles's uncle, in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe in something else.
Ooh, okay, all right.
But
I think I love Donald Glover so much. I love him so much, and he deserves it. He deserves it. He always has. It's annoying that he got passed up, but it's okay. We got Andrew Garfield out of it, I guess.
Yeah, it was so much
I
good.
love the Andrew Garfield ones. They're so good. Have you seen No Way Home? Andrew Garfield is like
No Way Home.
better.
Andrew Garfield is what they should have done.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely agreed.
Anyways.
No Way Home, Andrew Garfield was like pure amazing. I loved it. Oh, I want to watch that again.
Matt, it is finally time for me to tell you that you are a 10-time Clever Board winner, which earns you the title of Ben 10 Ultimate Clever Boy.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Finally. Took me long. It took me long enough.
Took you 39 episodes.
Yeah.
All of your losses, all three of them, are now gone for this sector.
Oh, all three of them. That's.
And would you like to know what your prize is?
Oh, yeah. It's my birthday, too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is so good. Okay.
Your prize for winning is you get to try and humiliate me on the podcast.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I want you to give me the hardest quiz you can think of.
Okay.
Any topic. There's nothing off limits except for like explicit wise.
Oh,
but
yeah.
whatever you think you can do to make me feel embarrassed and make me feel small and like I know nothing. This is your opportunity to flat out bully me on the podcast.
I love it.
For months and months, I've been making you feel stupid.
Yep.
Make you scream out that you hate me.
Yep.
And now it is time for you to take your revenge.
It is. I'm going to have fun with it. Okay. I'm excited now.
And Matt, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Do you have a topic for today?
I do. It's a pretty weird topic. So if you're looking to get weird, then
come on.
I got you.
Let's get nuts.
So my sister, Amber, we were on vacation in Colorado, of course. And it was a really good vacation, BT dubs. we were discussing something. Amber had an idea for the podcast. I was
Okay.
like, "Ooh, that's a pretty good idea." And then it turned into a week-long make fun of some people in my family kind of thing. So it's gonna be a little bit make fun of you too, because I know that you do one of these things. So we were discussing like different things that people do differently, like things that you assume are universal, that everybody does the exact same way, but like no, they don't. So one of the things that we were discussing was like thoughts. So there are some people out there that don't have a voice in their head, which I find really weird.
Yeah, I saw a statistic. It's like at least 50 to 80% of people don't have an inner monologue.
Excuse me? That many?
Yeah, like there's at least 50% of the population that doesn't have an inner monologue. And that's insane.
I didn't think it was that high.
No, not just talking to yourselves constantly.
I literally like I can't shut it up. Like
Right.
it would be so nice not to have an inner monologue. First of all, how do you read? Do you have to whisper? Like, how do you comprehend? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't have as I'm reading, I'm thinking the words in my head. Like my head is speaking to me as I'm reading. How do you just not do that? That's
It's not like,
question.
and like it's not like I have anxiety to where like I'm overthinking everything. So like that's where my inner monologue is. I'm literally just always having a conversation with myself.
Yes. Yes, I hear that.
You know, now that I say that out loud, does kind of sound crazy.
Yeah, maybe, but we're all crazy, you know? It's just a fact of life.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
No, we're not doing that
They
again.
put me in a rubber room with rats.
So
the rats drove me crazy.
So
crazy. I was crazy once.
The other thing
they
that
put
we
me in
were
a rubber
talking
room.
about,
a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy.
Connor.
Crazy.
Shut up. The other thing
I was crazy once
that we were talking about was sorry for the children out there or the people that don't like discussing gross stuff.
I lost something once.
Pooping. So some people wipe standing completely straight up. Some people wipe in a sitting position, or even a squatting position.
Squatting is the best position because that allows you to actually get back there,
Yep.
and your butt is open, and so you're able to clean it properly.
That's what I'm saying. If you're standing straight up, your butt cheeks are clenched. They're
right.
I'm not saying they're clenched, like you're not clenching your butt cheeks, but like they're together. If you're squatting, your legs are spread, your butt cheeks are spread, and you get the perfect wipe every time.
Y'all not want to be clean or something?
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand. And like the phrase that comes to mind is wipe till it's white. A lot of people say that. But like if you're standing up, how you checking? How you checking if it's white or not? Like
if you're sitting down, I think you mean. Also, like if you're sitting down, how are you pulling it out to check? Because then you get poop on your butt.
Okay, so I was discussing this with some people. Okay, I'm not going to name any names because I don't want them to be embarrassed.
Name what family member it is.
They lean to the side. Okay, they lean to the side a little bit and then wipe and then pull it out like this. Like they pull it out like this.
You're already halfway into a squat. Then just like lift the other cheek off the seat.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're squatting, you can lean down. You can look through. Like it's wild. It is wild to me that people do not wipe the same way. And like. I could understand crumple fold kind of thing. Crumple, right. You know, some people think that toilet paper is made with ridges on it. Some toilet paper is made with ridges on it to like clean better. So like, why would crumpling not be the way to go then? And why would you want to fold it? Folding is okay. It's fine.
Now let me ask you this: Is it crazy that I count out exactly 13 sheets of paper?
Yeah, a little bit. That's not something that I think most people do.
Crazy.
I think that I know
I was
you.
crazy once.
I know you have some OCD tendencies. I don't know if you have full OCD or not, but I know you have some OCD tendencies. So like it could be like an OCD tendency that you count out all 13 sheets every
They
time.
put me in a padded room.
But yeah, that's my topic. Do you have any other of those things like where like some people think like you think it's universal, but you find out it is not at all universal?
Well, I think like the biggest like idea about that is what order you put your shoes on.
Oh yeah, like sock shoe, or sock shoe
Yeah,
shoe,
right.
or shoe sock. I don't know. Some people,
Because I do sock shoe most days.
right?
Um, there are some days where like I try to go faster, and so I'll do sock shoe.
Right.
Never actually goes faster for me. I think that's another one. I mean, there's the classic milk first or cereal first, which if you're putting milk first in the bowl, you're a sociopath.
Yeah. How
Because
do you know how much cereal to like?
if you don't pour your cereal out, then you don't know how much cereal you have, and so then you don't know how much milk you need.
Exactly. The milk is based on the cereal, not the other way around.
Thank you. Because
Yes,
the last
agreed.
thing you want is some soggy cereal.
Yes. The sock shoe thing. So when I go to work, there's a lot that goes into the sock shoe thing. I have to do sock shoe because
Aren't
like
you
I
putting
put
boots on?
Yeah, I put the sock on, then I put the boot on, then I zip up the boot, then I fold the sock over, then I fold or put the pant legs down. Like there's so much that goes into it. If I'm putting like ankle socks and tennis shoes on, it's sock shoe all the way.
Right.
Yeah. But with boots, I don't know, it's a different thing. There's a lot that goes into them.
Well, I don't have anything else for that, but I feel riled up. So let's talk about some billionaires.
Oh yeah.
This might be late news by the time y'all are hearing this, but Matt and I look behind the curtain. Last 2 episodes were recorded on the same day again. Because both of us went away for a week. And so
say Colorado. I'm a giraffe. I was in the Colorado mountains, guys. Oh yeah.
I wasn't. And so this is something I found out like I think a week ago from when we were recording this, but I just really want to talk about it. Elon Musk challenged Mark Zuckerberg to a boxing match or like some sort of fight, right?
Okay.
And like he was gaining traction online.
I thought this was fake.
No.
It's like
this is the wild part about this.
I thought it was the
100%
Onion.
true. No. The Italian tourism board reached out and was like, "Hey, you guys want to fight in the Coliseum?"
I thought this was fake. No,
dude, I swear to you that this is a real story.
Oh my gosh. No, there's that's
so
amazing.
it's possible that right now in our real lives,
I have to see this.
There aren't writers right now to write this because it's the writer's strike is still going on.
Right.
Hashtag support the WGA. But
yeah,
there's possibility that the owner of Twitter and the owner of Facebook will fight where actual gladiators fought.
I need to see this. Like, can we buy tickets to go see it?
Dude, if they made this a pay-per-view match, do you understand how much money they would make enough money so that we could buy Twitter back off of Elon Musk?
They would. I'm not kidding. You're so right. They would make billions of dollars without it. This would be the most successful movie on the planet without a doubt.
Just for like the 0.1% chance one of them bites it during the fight. Like I'm not saying either one of them is skilled in anything.
Yeah.
Elon Musk looks like he has trouble going up the stairs, and Zuckerberg can get knocked over by a strong wind. But
hey, don't underestimate the lizard people. Don't underestimate.
That's the thing. It's so weird that this is real life right now. And then there's also like orcas are destroying yachts, and so like rich people are like, we have to take care of the orcas. And it's like, no, they're doing God's work. And
They're
I don't
reclaiming the earth.
at this point in life, I'm like, I don't billionaires are becoming more like cartoons.
Yeah.
John Mulaney, way before, like I think back in 2008, had this bit where he talked about how he believed Donald Trump was what a homeless man believed rich people to be. He's like, one day I'm gonna buy a bunch of buildings and put my name on them, and then I'm gonna have a TV show where I fire people with my children. And then like Donald Trump overheard that and went, "That will be my life." And now it really feels like if I was watching a Disney Channel show and they're like slap book in tweet star like owners, like it sounds like an episode of iCarly. Like
yeah, seriously, we are getting closer and closer and closer to living The Simpsons.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Like we are inches away, probably a year away from like literally just The Simpsons is our existence. We'll turn yellow. We'll have the weird, like, I don't even know, look to us. We're gonna be The Simpsons. That's our next evolutionary milestone.
Oh, fun fact about The Simpsons, just because we're talking about billionaires. Back when that show started, Homer it's a single income family with enough money in, like, they own that house, right? It's a 4-bedroom, maybe 2-bathroom house on a single income.
I love it.
Just for a reference, that was a low wage house back in 1987 or whenever that show started. Just for reference, if
now everybody's living in studio apartments.
I would kill for a studio apartment.
Yeah, you live in a basement.
All right. Not all of us can be homeowners.
Hey, it took a lot to get here.
I know. I'm proud of you.
You should just get a better job. It's a joke. It's what like rich people say. Or boomers.
Matt, are you mad at me?
No.
I mean, it's your birthday, dude. Why are you coming up my throat? Like,
no, buddy, I love you. And as always, the guest room's open. I mean, it's an hour away, but it's open.
Hour and a half. I googled it once.
But you can, 100%. You could stay there for like a weekend, and then we could like record the episode together.
Yeah, that'd be just so move great. In.
You should just at that point.
No, I'm kidding. Unless
I think Mia is very excited to not have a bunch of people in the house. It's so funny. My mom has been wanting to be an empty nester for a very long time. Like, basically,
you ruined it.
Basically, since I was like about to go to college, mom was like, "Oh, we're gonna be empty nesters," and then Nancy moved in with my parents, and she was with them for a long time. And then
6 years, right?
I think so. It was a while. And then when Nancy was about to move out, I got separated from my from she who will not be named.
There was such a better way to say that.
Yeah, I know. I kind of was just like, my brain wasn't catching up with my mouth. I don't know if you've ever had that happen.
No, I'm too smart.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are. So she shall not be named, and I separated. And we, I had to move back in with my parents because your boy was poor, because of, abusive relationship stuff. So anyway, then I lost all my money because blah, 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 divorce settlements and all that jazz. And then I finally saved enough money to move out, and my parents are finally almost empty nesters. Give it like a month, couple weeks, and they'll be empty nesters. finally. But yeah, so that's I feel horrible for my parents. And they're like, now some other stuff's going down, and my mom's like, we are not letting anybody move in here. Matt, if anybody tries to move in here, you're gonna yell at us and tell us no. And I'm like, well, what if God tells you to do it?
You can't pull that card with Kelly.
Oh, I pulled it hard. And so so yeah, then my mom yelled at me for saying that. So,
As she should have.
and kids, that is the story of how I met your mother.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of The Garlic Boys. As we've mentioned before, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at The Garlic Boys. Can you shut up? As we've said before, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at The Garlic Boys. You can support the show at patreon.com/The Garlic Boys. It starts at $3 a month, and we can put exclusive content up there for you. And if you'd like to watch video versions of the show, you can find those at YouTube. And if you'd like to watch exclusive, nope.
You got this, buddy.
And if you'd like to watch video versions of the podcast, you can watch those at youtube.com/@thegarlicboys.
Nailed it.
Supplementary mom shout out for this week. The mother bear from Brother Bear that dies.
What about the mother bear from the Berenstain Bears?
Ma bear, yeah.
Doesn't die.
What other bear moms are there? I mean, there's the grandmother in Brother Bear as well, the one that's like, and you've got the totem of love.
She's not a bear though.
Yeah, but it's in Brother Bear. All right, shut up.
Close enough.
Are there other bear moms? I mean,
I don't think so. Hit us in the comments with bear moms.
Yeah, bear moms you know about. All right, Matt, any final thoughts?
This is Spider Cop signing off.
And as always, remember to stay garlicky. All spider cops are bad.
Oh, ouch.